My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. We are, Lady Gilda. Hell yeah. Echoes of the Time Father. As I apply a heart throughout this deck. Once per battle, select the heart to apply Frozen to all non-blight, non-scourge cards in hand. Also got 2 copies of Lava Armor. Revenge, apply Pygel 3 to the attacker as well as give 10 health to the unit. Draft, 1 Ember 1 size, Burnout 1, Multi-Strike 1. And the Paraffin Enforcer, 1 Ember 2 size, on strike apply Rage 3 to friendly Burnout units. Seraphiturnus Chosen of Savagery is here, so we're going to need to find a way to kill that quite quickly. And Lady Gilda in the base deck with Bloated Whelps, and then also Primitive Molds to bring back the Whelps. Maybe we have a full Whelp floor? Let's see what the artifact tells us. Oh, wow. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. Golden Gloves. Friendly units gain Avarice 2. Yeah, I mean, look. Yeah, it's really good. Exploding Candle. Deal 5 damage to enemy units when a unit with Burnout dies. If I Bloated Whelp, and then I bring it back with Primitive Mold, and then I Bloated Whelp again, the first one does 1 damage to all enemies, the second one does 6. Like, it's 6 times the damage from a Whelp dying, as long as it's not the first time that unit has died. I think we can do something ridiculous with those. Interesting. Does Exploding Candle cause the Burnout unit to do the damage? Or not? I mean, I guess I don't need the Whelps to be dying on the same floor as the Guild Mother. It just... Enchant Grant Avarice certainly seems a better direction. I like the idea of Gilded Egg, but like two Dragon Horde? That's all you're gonna give me is 2? And also, by the by, Guild Mother, you get additionally large at each stage, which does... Wait, additionally large at each stage? No, you only get larger once. Oh. Well, hang on. You know what? Maybe I've been unkind to you, Guild Mother. I don't need to run the Whelps on your floor. I can certainly find other units that benefit from Harvest in this clan combination. It doesn't have to be you. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, why? Oh, the Collector. No. Bloated Whelp, bring it back. Summon the Bloated Whelp. Explode the Bloated Whelp. I mean, look. I really want that Collector. I always want the Collector, to be fair. Paraffin Enforcer's been doing nothing but ruining this midline. long as it doesn't screw us out of being able to complete this fight. Especially out of being able to celebrate completing this fight. There we go. 2 Dragon Horde. Give me more Dragon Horde options, please. Thank you. Alchemy. Yeah, they increased the cost of resin removal, but it's not a bad cost. It's still good. Molten Encasement's pretty good if I really want to use that to defend a floor. I'm leaning resin removal because it's such a good effect. Oh, hell yeah. Merchant of Steel next will Remnant Batter as well as Magic of Steel. So I do want Merchant of Magic first. Yeah, no double stack. -1 Permafrost on Resin Removal and then -1 on Alchemy. That's pretty good. Could have been better, but whatever. Lady of the House. 3 Burnout plus 5 for every stack of Burnout. I mean, it's not what I was hoping for. I'm very much hoping for things with harvest triggers. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We got the Merchant of Steel in the future. I think we're doing well enough that we can hold up until then. One draft on the bottom line. I play Alchemy. The draft gets killed and immediately kills all of the enemies except for the Sloven Knight. Because it's got Burnout. And it died. Lava Armor. Primitive Mold brings back the draft. And guess what that's going to happen to do? Not die this time, actually. Works a lot better. Maybe I should have used the Echo of the Time Father that turn to hold a Primitive Mold. Okay, no, I feel much better this turn now. I'm gonna hold 2 Primitive Molds. Mold back the Lady of the House, as well as the draft. Lady of the House there, draft behind. And if I resin removal, I believe I end up winning. Excuse me. Couldn't get to the sneeze button in time, so just moved away from the mic. Yeah, removing the spikes gives us enough time on the draft on the bottom line to beat Legion. Easy. I guess the real question now is, do I loot at 6? 7's the real number. Do I loot at 6, though? I think Golden Touch is totally appropriate in this deck. Also gives us some range. Molded for some direct reformatting. If I didn't already have 2 drafts in the deck, maybe the draft, but Molded's more direct. Oh, hang on. Nope, 6 is the number I need to get to have the artifacts I care about. Loot. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Shale Shell's pretty relevant in a world where I'm going to be summoning and killing Bloated Whelps consistently. Units gain 3/3 for each upgrade on their card. Also pretty good, but we'll start with Shale Shell, thank you. Your Pyre applies Pyre Shell 2 to all enemies on all floors on Revenge. Come on, Merchant of Steel, come through. Endless is really Endless and Avarice. Actually, Endless and Avarice isn't great. Just because I really want to have the... I really want to have Burnout on the unit that's being brought back every turn as well, for the sake of the additional damage. Yeah, this was the worst case scenario, just offering me the same 2 units that I have. Like, almost every other unit has some relevance in this deck right now. The exact same 2 that I currently have don't really. What do I do about it? After the next boss, I'll be offered another unit draft. And it's a unit draft from a pack, so it's got 3 cards in it, so... a little more likelihood. I'm definitely not taking the second Paraffin Enforcer, I'll tell you that much. I can take the second Lady of the House, but I have no support for them so far. I have to suddenly find that support somewhere. I think Paraffin Enforcer could easily be the unit that had held a large stone. But I think I'm probably much better served by dropping Endless on someone. But only if that unit ends up getting burnout later. I think I got a roll. There's the burnout. That's great. Oh, Smidgestone as well. That's huge. Oh, with the Titanite's even cheaper. So I was thinking of Smidgestoning the Paraffin Enforcer, so that it's much easier to put it on the line with 2 Ladies of the House, keep reforming the Ladies of the House, that kind of thing. I kind of want to stick by that, actually. Because I'd really like to avoid taking capacity at all if I can. Yo! I always love this event. Crafted equipment from my deck onto a unit? That's just putting lava armor on something, which is fine, but not good. It's got to be grafted random equipment. Also, if I graft it onto the Bloated Whelp, I get that equipment into my hand. And is it 0 cost? No, the equipment's not 0 cost. But I get that equipment into my hand. I guess there's also, you could put it on Paraffin Enforcer, or... Oh, it could overwrite Bloated Whelp's ability. That would be pretty bad. Alright, Paraffin Enforcer. Disgusting. Awful. Terrible. You got Mind Cage, which is literally just 4/4 for you because you do not have a cooldown. You do not have an ability to resolve. Well, complete waste of an event, unfortunately. It happens. Oh god. Do I have anything in my deck that can reorganize that top floor? No, they're gonna kill my egg. They're gonna break my egg. My egg! Oh, how dare you. I'll have you know that that's my egg. Maybe lava armor will be enough to keep it alive. I gotta go back to the top of the turn because I do not have anyone to primitive mold in a deck at the moment. Literally just not enough damage to do anything about the Gilded Egg. Hell yeah, get M. From the mold, molded. Bring back my ladies. This is enough to take down the backliner and to keep the frontliner healthy. Do think I should get rid of that draft. Literally, currently, the ladies of the house are going to be alive for a single turn, so, I don't know what to do. Huh. Well, this is a deeply curious situation to be in. Yeah, get to attack you for one turn. I can bring back the Paraffin Enforcer to be alive and attack for exactly one turn. I suspect I get the best performance out of Draft after playing the Bloated Whelps, of course. This absolutely will lose. I want to restart this fight. I'm certain there's a way for this to have navigated this with a win. Basically not having the ladies of the house encountered on exactly the same turn that they are dying. But how to format that best is the real question. I almost wonder if the answer is not having both of them on the field at the same time. Because the reason that we wanted to leave a bottom floor with more space is so that I would have the ability to keep throwing whelps down there, which was good for clearing out the enemy. I think there's also an argument to say that ladies of the house shouldn't be defended by the Paraffin Enforcer. Perhaps the Paraffin Enforcer should be between them. Let's try something like this. Desperate for them to be off sync. I don't want to play them both at the same time though. Lava armor doesn't go on you. We can throw that one up first. Take down the bottom line and then Lady of the House there. Definitely going to be echoing the time file this turn. We've got the right primitive mold targets to bring back next turn as well. Actually, I don't even need to let my Bloated Whelp die there intentionally. Or rather, kill my Bloated Whelp. I can just let it die and do damage. So basically comes down to the fact that with 7 turns in the battle, having Lady of the House summon with 3 burnout and then reforming it with 4 gives me very little rope left when Archeon starts ascending. There we go. This also has the benefit of allowing me to still reform them on the next line, because the bottom line, if it dies the Relentless phase, we move up. Perfect. So annoying that I don't have the ability now to use the Golden Touch take you out. Kill my own unit so I can Golden Touch take you out. 5. Worst number for the Dragon Order to have. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. I don't really want to remove burnout from the units that give +5 damage for each stack of burnout. That's like a lot of the power they have. We're not up against Dominion at the end as well, so we can't use that to remove Corruption uniquely, which is fun sometimes. Hell Furnace, when you gains Pygel, gains 3 additional stacks. Not currently relevant, but I would like it to be relevant. I would like to have the upgraded Lady Gilda. Wait, the gilded egg, does that get larger? Is that the additional size that I'm thinking of? No, the gilded egg is still the same size. Also Soldier of Fortune, draw units. Honestly, yeah, Avarice 15 is probably going to end up going on an imp. Thank you. Thank you. We needed something like the Lady of the Reform to really justify having the double Lady of the House line. I will say that now puts me in the position where capacity is a high priority for me, so I'll take that first. And probably energy second, if I had to guess. We'll save these, despite the fact that I really don't want to. I always want to be looting 6 or more pretty much every battle. I'm greedy. What are you doing? I'm playing the greedy clans. Clans, plural as well. These are both quite greedy clans. I'm allowed. It's literally their thing. Yeah, that's something I wanted. Which I guess actually I do take now. Bloat Matron, Harvest, apply Pygel 2 to all enemy units. Whelp units cost -1 on this floor. Yeah, because I have the endless burnout Whelp, and I have enough space. And you gain a bunch of additional health, so I can play you on the bottom line as the sweep setting up for the next line. Yeah, this is absolutely what we do. I want Sacrificial Chamber pretty badly. Because I like money. Holdover. Ooh. I like Moldover a lot in a world where I want to bring back specific units consistently. We'll lower the cost of the molded, and then plus 10 to Golden Touch. Seems good enough for me. Front non-boss in each wave gains 3 on the marks. We actually have enough for our deployment right now. Sick. Oh my god, Bloated Whelp on turn 1. Thank you. Actually, hang on. All units dying on the bottom line gives me additional money. So, of course, I would like to sack a draft there. Hell yeah. This guy's got multi-strike. He's on this line. He double hits the Lady the Reformed. You give a bunch of burnout to the rest of the floor. We hit you back. Oh, it's going to be so good. Bloated Whelp. Exploded Whelp. Bloated Whelp. Exploded Whelp. Alchemy and Vengeful Shard. We just keep the resin removal when it's needed. Hell yeah. Bloated Whelp kills so many units on the bottom line, gives us a bunch of money. It's also a Moldover I can play here. Hell yeah. Okay, Bloated Whelp. Kill it. Soldier of Fortune, give me the Bloated Whelp again, please. Yeah! So now, it's also got Avarice 15. Every time I play it, I use its ability, and it gives me 15 gold every enemy that gets killed. Well, every enemy that gets killed, every enemy it hits. And then let's get 2 more units sacrificed on the bottom line. So much money. Whoop. Hold up. Just saw that Lady the Reformed has died. So I gotta make sure to bring her back as well this turn. She is absolutely instrumental to that second line. So much armor as well for this bottom line we are playing consistently. This is something I didn't particularly think about, but yeah, the egg's not really gonna survive when it's on the bottom line like this. compelling, but I'm just gonna hope that I draw. There we go. Golden Touch this turn. Kill a unit on top line. And then I'm gonna let the rest of us resolve. Because it's already got it going. Oh wow. The newly buffed Devilish Details. 3 Dragon Horde, but your Pyre takes 8 damage. Yes, please. Sacrificial Resurrection. I like that card. Formless Child. Mortal Entrapment, huge though. Gotta get a Mortal Entrapment in this mortal deck. Especially because with the amount of money that we end up getting in this clan combination specifically, I'm gonna be able to remove most of the cards I don't want to play. Loot that Dragon Sword. Whelps apply Pie Chill 3 on strike. They don't strike. When an enemy unit descends, they gain Pie Chill 2. Sure. On the turn after deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That's a really good way to get the Whelps out of the deck and ready to start exploding. I like that. I like that a lot here. Especially the endless one. Merchant of Arms. Oh, but it's up against the Merchant of Steel and a Fireball banner. I really do want, especially a Merchant of Steel. Paraffin Enforcer would benefit from so many things. Ladies of Reform benefit from so many things. Ladies of the House, some things. Equipment's really good as well, though. That said, I have some equipment in the deck already. How much better am I going to get it? This is like the last banner as well for an additional unit in the deck. Do I want an additional unit in the deck? I'm playing exactly as many units as I can afford on turn 1. I think what I really want is a room. Resin Blades. 2 Amber, burn out 1, multi-strike 1. Return to hand when the equipped unit is destroyed. I do quite like that. It's not especially, like, it's fine. It's good multi-strike for the Lady of the House. But, like, it's fine. I do want to put a bunch more equipment in the deck, and maybe I end up with a weapons cache after this, right? And then we just draw out all of our weapons and play them on everyone on the turn 1. Resin Blade, Swift Steel. Now, we are going up against Savagery. I've recently spoken about the trap that you shouldn't let yourself get into, which is expecting to be able to go into the Savagery fight without having a plan for taking out the backliners. Now, I have no sweep. I do have quick. I do have burnout the Whelp guy. I've got a lot of Whelps that I can throw on that bottom line. The only thing is that's not gonna really help. That'll do fine, but it won't take out the Chosen. Do I need to take an Inferno Room? It's also worth noting Inferno Room won't even always kill them. Sometimes they'll be paired with Titan Skin enchants, and then they won't die on that bottom line. I don't think I need it. I'm so gonna regret that, right? Hell Furnace, it's a lot more Pyogel, admittedly, to be added on that specific floor. But it takes the place currently of the Sacrificial Chamber, which is getting me all of my money. I'm gonna start abusing my money here. I have all of this money. Am I going to go to another Merchant of Arms in a second? Merchant of Steel. I just passed up a Merchant of Steel. There's a Merchant of Arms in the final area. I'm going to be going to another Merchant of Arms, so I'm not going to remove all of my Shield Stewards and Spear Stewards. Because currently I would be set up to make a Steward's Quarters top line if I really wanted to. Those drafts are absolutely dead weight. Yeah, at the moment, those definitely represent dead weight in the deck. You know what? No, so do the Stewards, and it's so easy for me to just remove that whole field and then just not have to worry about them. Combining two equipment into one. No, all of these equipment pieces are wanted by different people. Lady the Reform wants lava armor. Gilda wants lava armor. Resin Blades is wanted by one of the ladies of the house. Swift Steel Dagger is wanted by the Paraffin Thug. No, it's not Paraffin Thug. What do you call it? Paraffin Enforcer. Yeah, same diff. I could put something in deployment. That could be worthwhile. Yeah, let's make the Sacrificial Chamber deployable. That'll end up paying for itself. Oh, before I dupe anything, let's look at the Celestial Alcove, just in case it's relevant. And boy, is it! I have Endless, Burnout 1, ability Indigestion. I could replace that ability with Worthy Sacrifice. Cooldown 2, sacrifice the unit. Gain 3 Ember. That's a bunch of energy every turn. It's not bad. Many lives? No. Fecundity? No. They fixed the bug where you can reset the cost on Fecundity consistently. So I don't think that I would just get an endless processional of bloated whelps with 0 cost on the bottom floor. Like, even if I had Vola's Tuning Fork and Lady Gilda active at the same time, I think it still just keeps incrementing on the same character after this point. I haven't seen that specifically yet, but that is what I am led to believe would be the case. Yeah, it's definitely one of them. I'm leaning towards energy because this unit has burnout. It does 5 damage to all enemies when it dies anyway. It doesn't need its indigestion trigger to do damage. Well, actually, it does exclusively for avarice triggers. How much do I care about avarice triggers? Realistically, I'm getting my triggers from the Sacrificial Chamber, not from a reliable Soldier of Fortune on you. Yeah, I think we replace your ability. And then I think we dupe you. Oh. You want me to go left, left, and left. Magic. Arms. Magic. I really want to go trinkets, steel, arms. I don't think I follow your path, to be honest. I think I can get a lot further without it. Sketches of Salvation to make it very likely I pull one of those out on the first turn is really good. Come on, Soldier of Fortune. Oh my god. It got the right unit. Yeah, Swift Steel should be for you. I mean, I don't need to blow up either of the other whelps yet. No good reason to do so, other than just cleanliness, which is not a good reason. Unfortunately, resin removal isn't going to do much work here. Get some lava armor on the fields. You're giving 5 Titan skin. Who's giving the other 5 Titan skin? Oh, the 4 Titan skin by default. Well, that's a lot of Titan skin. There they are on the top line. Got him. Get him, draft. Bloated Whelp. Exploded Whelp. Bloated Whelp. Exploded Whelp. Probably mold back some whelps. Bloated Whelp, exploded Whelp, bloated Whelp, exploded Whelp. Get him. Getting a lot of energy out of those, but how much else is it accomplishing? It's giving some biogel to the enemies. Maybe not as much as I would hope. Oh boy. Fallen Executioner's getting to the top line. It dies in 2 hits. We'll not be able to say the same for Koto, though. Right. Definitely got to take out that floor. Start doing the same for this one. Actually, if I am going to be taking damage to the Pyre, we should do that at the start because it gives revenge to all enemies for Pyre-Gel. So we might be able to do a bit more on the bottom line with a bit less. Yeah, sadly still not to take out the back line by itself. Can reform Lady Gilda, put you on the top floor. Am I willing to gamble that you are going to be enough next turn? Hell, I can mold another one of you next turn. Which, that's a lot to celebrate. Okay, molded, bring back Lady Gilda. Lady Gilda top line. Then bloated whelp, exploded whelp, bloated whelp, exploded whelp. I only need one of the eggs to survive. Golden Touch takes out my own egg. Bloated whelp, exploded whelp. Then Lady of the House with a resin blade. Reforming Lady Gilda on the top floor worked out well. Works out real well. We took a lot more damage there than we could totally afford at all. 5 gold for each 2 Dragon Horde. Honestly, not that relevant. Dragon's Breath is really good. Do I want it versus Make It Rain? Make It Rain is a lot of damage. And it doesn't take that much buffs until this is all of the damage I need for the bottom line for the final fight. Memories and Mold Entrapment gain, thank you. Increase max hold by 2. Love hidden coffers as soon as I can get it. Extinguish triggers an additional time. Exploding Candle is not technically an extinguish trigger. I don't believe. Oh, you know, the most annoying thing is this isn't currently doing anything. When a friendly unit gains burnout against glossary stacks, I'll take the combustible wax. I'm annoyed that that's the correct choice because I really didn't want to make that choice. Gain 5 gold when a friendly unit dies. Cool. When any unit dies, they buy gel sprung among enemy units. Great. When a friendly unit dies, apply 10 damage to that unit. Great. Reroll. Apply 5 Biogel to all enemy units when a Whelp unit dies. Sounds good to me. Expanded coffers. Increases max hold by 3. And then attuned manacles. The first time you summon a Whelp each turn, reduce the cooldown of all friendly units on all floors by 2. Yeah, I stand by going to this side. Iron Tongue. Sweet, this unit's damage is set to 30 and cannot be changed. The problem there is that it's not enough to kill... maybe if I can make a draft quick as well. Or maybe if I can merge it with a resin blades. That could be interesting. But merge it with a resin blades and then put that on Paraffin Enforcer. Makes that second line a lot better. Exile's Diadem, honestly not necessary. I will take Iron Tongue. It's all about preparing for savagery, and that is savagery preparation to a T. Oh, hell yeah, my coffee cup has more coffee in it. I love it when that. I love it when that is. Whoop. Yeah, managed to pull out the correct whelp. Pull back that whelp. Kill that whelp. Pull back that whelp. Kill that whelp. Ooh, I can even just use that whelp as a jump blocker on the bottom line. I'll do that, thanks. You don't have multi-strike on this line. Oh, hell yeah. Well, explode him. Well, double mortal entrapment straight on the boss. That's 6 turns you're not allowed to play, buddy. That's enough damage for the mid lane already. Great news. I don't even have to make it rain. Oh, we get a lot of fire gel on our enemies pretty quickly here now. Well, explode. Our card draw definitely needs to be increased because I'm not getting to key cards in my deck very quickly, and it's because I have these 2 Bloated Whelps I'm drawing every turn, but also I want the Bloated Whelps every turn, so it's really difficult not to have the Bloated Whelps every turn when I want them. You see my predicament, right? I'd just like to have them, so nothing to be done about that. What do you mean modify my behavior in literally any way? You sound crazy! I mean, it's a very big bloated whelp at this point. What do you want me to say? Oh yeah, someone needed to hit Lady of the Reformed. Kept forgetting about that. There you go, Iron Tongue on the Gilded. I literally didn't even get to draw Devilish Details from the deck. What a nightmare. I really wanted that card. That'll do it. You know what? Get him, Egg. The most dangerous egg in the West. Hallowed Holes. Skill-friendly units reform random units to this floor until it exceeds its capacitor. Unfortunately, the Gilded Egg that gets summoned itself is a cardless unit. So I'd have to kill Lady Gilda somehow and then just keep reforming on different floors. I'm gonna find a way to do it. It sounds fun to me. I really, really need card draw. And energy is not a problem for us at all. I would love to get to a maximum of 13 there, please. Save that. Higher Remains and Empyrean Well on both the same side. No, I can't. I need the steel. That's why you need the steel. That's why you need the steel. Multi-strike on Paraffin Enforcer for much better scaling. Dualism on Lady of the Reformed for giving significantly more reform. I want to give her a bigger big. Oh, no, these all want to make her a smaller small. Let's give plus 15 damage to one of the ladies in the house, as well as some additional burn. Plus 14 damage to one of the giraffes. I don't know if I need another Endless. I think I can just make Lady the Reformed Endless. Just draw it and play it every time. I'd really prefer to have given you more health. Which is just right out of the cards. Doesn't happen anymore. I have reforms consistently. I would be able to bring you back at pretty much the right time. Definitely going to smidge stone one of the ladies of the house. Sure. You can be endless. Summon a Gilded egg. I mean, if I get enough Dragon Horde out of the next couple of fights, it'll be worth it. 4 Pyogel on friendly units, on enemy units, doubles the amount of Pyogel applied. But also, like, I'm applying a lot of the Pyogel from Sacrificial Chris, so this is, you know, it ends up taking 7 to 9, so it actually doesn't double the overall amount. Yeah, give me the Gilded egg. I'm incentivized to cut Bloated Whelps from the deck in order to make it much more likely that I summon the other Bloated Whelps. Honestly, I should cut a Draft and a Whelp. There's a lot more removals I could do. Damage and press on each floor. Worst case scenario, I have the unit die and then I bring them back. And then I can kill them again, allowing me to bring them back again. Whereupon I can kill them. The Roguelike is good. Hey, it even put the lady of the house on the right floor. Sick. Get him, Bloated Whelp. Get him, Bloated Whelp. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm just daze you for a billion years and keep these two primitive molds in hand. Hey, that wasn't enough to take it down. Great. You know what? Mortal Entrapment. Yeah, that'll be fine for a while because of the additional burnout already given to the next floor. Because the Lady of the Reformed was triggering burnout spread when she hit the spikes of the Pen and Prayer Stone. Don't touch that top floor. Bloated Whelp. And again. Honestly, I think I'm just going to continue cycling that on the bottom line for a while here. To try and soften up the health pool going to the next floor. Nice. Might as well give quick to it, why not? 3 more rounds to collect 4 Dragon's Horde. I have 2 more rounds to collect 2 Dragon's Horde. God, if only I found a guild mod for this run. Oh. Welcome back, Bloated Whelp. You're so big. Golden Touch. And the Gilded Egg will complete the... I mean, my bottom floor is not very good at actually winning the fight right now. That second floor is looking mighty. All I gotta do is play resin removal at the end of this turn, and everything will be okay. Thankfully, this doesn't matter. Oh my god, Hallowed Halls? Never mind, that will win. With the Burnout 4, we have enough rounds because of the 3 additional Burnout we get just by base. So the Hallowed Halls comes back, and that'll kill and survive the Gilded Egg. All while allowing a truly absurd amount of units to die, getting us a ridiculous amount of money for the upcoming trinkets. Great. I mean, surely I just take the opportunity here to gild the Fireborn Brain Spike, reduce cooldown by X, apply 2x Avarice. Oh man. It'd be so much easier to justify if I had a unit who wanted it. Also, I'm probably not going to the Merchant of Arms in the final area, am I? No, I am. I'm just going to take it to gild it, get it out of the deck. Deal damage to the front end of unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. There's also Fatal Melting to do that in AoE. I think that's probably more important, just for making sure that I can deal with the Rage Wings. Ludau 13 here. Yeah, when he gains Biogel, it gains 1 additional stack. Sounds great. Your first turn, 2 additional energy is nice if necessary, but not often necessary. Sizzling Firecracker is... I mean, I really want Make It Rain to be better. Maybe I don't care about equipment right now. Maybe I do go Merchant of Magic in the final area. Give me the Sizzling Firecracker. Fireforge Flame for additional deployment Ember, as well as just safety would be nice, but I gotta take the Fireforge Solace. Also, it's worth noting, the additional health from the Pyre Remains definitely appreciated here. Holy Stone. Yes, please. Holy Stone on Mortal Entrapment, and then I'm also going to give Spell Chain to that same Mortal Entrapment. Because I'll have the Ember to play it if I need to. -2 cost gain consume. That can go on the other entrapment, and we'll see if I get to do much more after that. +10 for Make It Rain. Happily reroll. Yeah, remove consume. This one feels like this goes on the other Mortal Entrapment. We'll have a quick look at the trinkets before I continue clicking things. Draw an equipment card from your deck, reduces cost to 0. I mean, sure, it's just a free equipment card. Draw a room card from your deck, reduces cost to 0. Do I have? No, unfortunately, the Sacrificial Chamber is already being added to my hand, so... yeah, I have nothing that can benefit from the... footstool, unfortunately. The first room card played each battle is apply to each floor. That's pretty fun. Not necessary at all, but I'll take it just because we have so much money. I really do like removing consume from things like Devilish Details and Alchemy. I'm just not going to draw back to them consistently at all, so... God, do I hold over a... Golden Touch? No, it's got to be hold over Fatal Melting. Reduced cost Fatal Melting. Also any magic power and consume. I don't get to draw Make It Rain like 2 times a fight. It just doesn't happen. Removal of cards from the deck. Now that is a bit tricky. Soldier of Fortune I don't think makes any sort of sense in this deck at all. I think it's a complete dead draw. I would like to loot as much Dragon Sword as I can after this fight as possible. I can probably get away with one of those Primitive taken off table, one of those Bloated Whelps taken off the table, and then maybe like one more Primitive after that. I'm leaning toward... No, it's better to have more Primitives than Bloated Whelps. Because the Bloated Whelps can all bring back the same... Or the Primitives can all bring back the same Bloated Whelp, and I'll be fine with that. Granted, playing Sacrificial Chamber in the opening is no longer relevant, so... the reason to play Gilda low is for the harvests on... the Pyogel application on harvests. And Resin Blade, throwing that on Paraffin Enforcer will result in faster scaling for all of the burnout units on that floor. Very glad I got that Whelp. Great. Managed to kill the backline there. I think I'm going to have to Echo with the Time Father just to hold the Mortal Entrapment in this hand. Because I'd love to start playing it, but obviously I can't kill anyone just yet. Or I can draw it. Oh, still won't be able to play it here. It's really important to me to be able to get him eventually. I can't deal any damage to him yet. Hallowed Halls just reforms a single unit on the top floor, does nothing. At least the Lady of the Reformed's endless, but she's coming back with the exact same weakness. She'll take 27 damage to the Avowed Gladiator next turn. I think I just use the Mortal Entrapment. No. I keep going back and forth, and it's because I think this is going to be like one of the pivotal moments of the run. I can't believe it. I hadn't even been considering it. Resin removal. I'm not going to take 2 times damage on that floor, thank you. I will keep the Lady of the House alive. Boy, that's a lot of stuff happening on that bottom line. Be a real shame to be on that bottom line. That'll do it. Everyone's dead. We got 3 turns of days on Serapaternus. I don't have to let the Chosen Zealot attack me for 90 damage. Hell yeah. Okay, Fatal Melting's pretty much at the comfortable stage now. Yeah, this'll do it. Bloated Whelp explode. Bloated Whelp explode. Bloated Whelp explode. Bloated Whelp explode. Fatal Melting is now already 50 damage to all enemies. I do want Lady the Reform to die so that I can bring her back with more health. No one really has a cooldown though, so... You can give a bunch of Avarice to someone. You can also just make it rain on the bottom line. What am I using my money for otherwise? Oh, that also kills the boss. I literally haven't even had a chance to play my Devilish Details or Golden Touch. Okay, I'm not killing the boss this turn then. I at least want to get 4 Dragon Ember out of the fight, gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. How am I doing so much damage to him? 41. This is up to 3 more times. Right, so this is doing 1,000 damage-ish. I'm amazed that this is lethal. It's gotta just be. Oh, I see why it is. I see why it is now. It's because the Pyogel that's being given to the other 2 units is being spread to the only remaining unit on the field, which is stacking your Pyogel, Sarah, ridiculously high. Golden Touch. Kill unit. Excellent. Devilish Tails. More for me. Excellent. Bloated Whelp. Bloated Whelp. Lady Reform. Pallet Halls. Bloated Whelp. Molding. Bloated Whelp. It worked out okay. I get 8 Dragon Horde? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Ember charge for 2 additional Ember on turn 1. Oh, Odie's Totem. 3 less deployment Ember, that hurts. But 1 additional Ember each turn, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna skip the money, because none of these have any impacts. Good clan combination. Sometimes whole days go by where I don't get to play either of the greediest clans in the game. We call those days Struggle Street days. Yeah, I think I'm tongue to the bottom line, especially now that Paraffin also has much better equipment available in the deck. Seems good to me. Got to get ready to start dazing, folks. So this is the Mortal Entrapment with Spell Chain. Immune to Dazed. It's only Entropy immune to Dazed. Yeah, no, I'm just going to stack Dazed on Savagery. I would prefer if you didn't get to play the game. Sacrificial Chamber for every line. Bloated Whelp immediately becomes Exploded Whelp. Drop a Fatal Melting as well, and then just a big Fireball and Brain Spike. Honestly, letting our Pyre take damage to the curses, now that I have that much HP for it, is just a bunch of Pyre Gel for my enemies. It's really good. Yeah, I do need Lady of the Reform to die in the midline because you're going to be getting corruption constantly, so it's going to be really difficult to keep you alive. The more you die, the better off we'll be. I don't want to daze Dominion on top line. We're going to need damage to deal with you. So give me the Pyre Lights. Especially because with all of the Pyre Gel we've been adding to both Entropy and Savagery, they're going to die very quickly. So much damage. How do you not love that? Yeah, there goes Entropy. I mean, I could put Lava Armor on the Lady of the Reformed, or I could just let it die, and then play it again next turn. I do think Endless turned out to be the good decision on that, but I really would have liked if I could have also given it some health so it survives longer than 1 or 2 turns. There we go. Midline's absolutely moitering. Melting. Make it rain. Yeah, Devilish Details, why not? I can just cast spells on that top line until we're done here. The Bloated Whelps. Doing incredible work for us this entire time. How dare I rob them of their final job? Hell yeah. I mean, like, how do I even summarize what's going on in this run? Just completely immobilizing bosses, that's always pretty good fun, generated from the ridiculous amount of free energy that we got on behalf of these bloated whelps, which we immediately started building into because we found we could give burnout and a bloated whelp the ability to die both at the same time, turning it into a little bomb of damage from exploding candle. That's especially relevant for the other ones, because though these are really good at giving me additional energy, the one that does damage, it does 1 damage plus plus the Pyogel on every enemy, and then I suspect how this is working is it also dies, triggering exploded candle, doing 5+ Pyogel to all enemies. And anytime you get a bunch of different Pyroborn minor artifacts, you get a lot of Pyogel. 650 sitting on the back line there. Obviously, 300 there, another 117 on Savagery. And this, wave 6? Yeah. Good fight, buddy. Good fight. Victory. Fireborn Brain Spike and Sacrificial Chamber wasn't gilded before? How? I'm so greedy. Remarkable. But 2 more cards gilded. We haven't even got a fully gilded clan yet, but we're pretty close with Umbra. Hey, Umbra, do you want to tell me exactly what the ungilded card is? Umberar? Is there a way to look for that? Unmastered, yeah. Oh, it was even offered to me last episode and I turned it down. Damn it. I guess we'll be looking for Morsel Maid and, of course, other cards in upcoming episodes. Until then, my name has been Rhapsody. Name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is the series playlist for all my content with the game, past, present, future, YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming files of the names of people so generously supporting them properly. Come patreon.com/Rhapsody plays out about the thing here. Special thanks to this episode's Sorathil. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you all next time. Yeah, it was pretty quick.